Welcome back, everyone. So crappy weather. Clouds are looking kind of weird. We got some lightning, we got thunder, just a little bit of blue sky. It's pretty dreary. Okay, so can you survive 25? I didn't realize what it would really mean to take on this survival contract, and the survival so far seems to be dealing with trees. Not a lot of fun. I'll be honest, I put up a poll saying difficulties that I've had. These stumps here, I've tried to grind them out off camera a couple of times, and I've had the game completely crash on me multiple times. I've taken all these trees and put them in there, and only to have the game crash and then have to come back out and get them again and grind the stumps and crash. And anyways, long story short, I'm kind of putting the real forestry stuff on hold and made a few changes off camera. And when I say a few changes, I mean a lot of changes. So let's what do I want to do? I want to show you. All right. So I sold a bunch of stuff. I sold the truck and the low loader. I sold odds and ends. I sold the trailer that I had, the home. I sold the small lumber mill that really wasn't doing much. And I took all that money and bought this property right here. And this is right next to town, and it is got a nice creek through it, and it has a lovely carrot field with a very low yield bonus, no fertilizing, weeds in it, kind of a terrible yield, but it's something. It's money that's waiting to be made, even though it won't be very significant. So I've started moving some equipment over here, and we are going to focus on this farm next, and we'll get back to the lumber when we get around to it, when some bug fixes have been put in. So anyways, let me jump in here so we can see a little bit better. So this is the property here. Let's turn this on. We'll just drive around here a bit. So this piece of property right here, this open area, I think we're going to set up a home here and set up a farm. On the other side is a field, but I'm not sure we're going to keep that as a crop field. I think we might look at getting some animals in there and raising some cattle maybe. I think that would be good. I do have the mower. So we can certainly feed them, but also we can set up a proper pasture, and I don't know, maybe we'll just get into the animals thing for a bit. I haven't heard of any problems with animals, so I think we're going to do that. Now, I did a couple of contracts, and I've got 2 more contracts on deck, so I think we're going to get to those. I forget whether I booked equipment. No, I did not. Okay. So, one cool thing that I did notice, though, if you can look in the upper right-hand corner, I've got a cultivating contract and another wood transport, and I'll do that off camera. I just don't want to do that over and over again in the series. But if you look at those, the wood transport, I'll just put it up on the screen here for a second, and it is right here, wood transport. And what is this here? 48-36 hours. Is that how much time I have to do it? Oh, our contract's timed now? Ooh, anyways, I have to get the wood from up here, way up north, and I have to bring it back to my own sawmill, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to try to keep that sawmill going. I'm going to try to do it through wood contracts and stuff like that. And I don't know. We'll see. The trees are going to keep growing. Oops. I need, does this, hang on a second. Just one quick second here. We look at the vehicles. This is the 710. It is 175 horsepower. And I need, this is the plow. It only needs 110. So it's not a plow, it's a cultivator. So we're going to use this to get that contract knocked out. And then we'll have some wood, but I'm going to try to take on more contracts as well. Now, the thing also I forgot to mention is that this field is pretty much ready. I think, yes, ready to harvest. So we're going to get on that. We'll get those carrots up. We're going to lease a carrot or a root crop harvester and get that knocked out. And then we'll start working on, basically animals. I think we're going to just do cows. I think cows will be, this will be the cattle dairy farm, we'll call it. And we'll set up, we're right on the road, so I can set up a storefront down there. It'll be good. It will be good. All right, map. Where am I going? Field 61. So I'm over here and I'm going up there, and it's a long field, so it's going to be an easy contract, I think. How's everybody doing today? I did some stuff off camera. I did quite a bit of stuff, actually. It's hard to explain it all, but I got frustrated and I just decided to play. We'll call it just, do stuff. And then I got to get a little carried away. So I did a bunch of stuff. I did a contract for green beans. Finished that up. Made some money. Let's get through here. What's the best way up there? Right here, I think. Well, this is our own equipment. Actually, it's not really our own equipment. That tractor is leased. And I want to say that I'm kind of missing the original helpers, where you just send them down long fields like this, and typically it works well. These workers are... The implementation looks good. Let's just start that. The implementation looks good for the new AI workers, but it's weird. It does weird stuff sometimes. It's buggy, and the thing that bothers me the most about it is that I can't get that simple up and down long fields feature. Like I can't, like I'd want to turn off the AI, the new AI, and use the old one, and it's not there. It's not available, which is a little on the frustrating side, because sometimes the other thing that doesn't seem to be there is when you start helper, it sets forth a map, for a route that it's going to take on the field. If something goes buggy and you hit the worker key, sometimes it gets lost. It doesn't know what to do, and you can't reset it. There's nowhere where you can say, okay, start over. It keeps the course in place, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Maybe I'm just not understanding it properly, but we'll see. We'll play with it some more, and hopefully that it'll be a little bit better, but it's super inefficient, very slow, especially certain types of fields, and this one shouldn't be too bad, but really weird irregular shaped fields, it's really weird what it does sometimes. It gets it done, but yeah. All right, so what's next? Let's just run up and see what this wood collecting contract looks like. Just gonna have a quick peek, and we do have a pallet of wood there that we should probably get into the shed project. I did keep the tree planter, So that's something I think we're going to do a bit more of. That seems to work no problem. We're going to try to dance around the bugs for now. I was considering putting this on hold. Those of you who voted in the poll helped me decide, and I think we're just going to do that. We'll focus on the new farm, but we're not going to totally ignore the other one. We're going to get stuff planted. It takes such a long time for the trees to grow, so why not, right? Off camera, I'll try to get those stumps removed. I'll try to pick up those branches that are on the ground and saving between every single step and dealing with any crashes that comes along. I'll do that off camera. You don't need to see that. You don't seem to see the crashes all the time. I still have the screen flicker issue. I tried all kinds of different settings. At the end of the day, it's pouring rain. There's clouds everywhere. So it's kind of fits the bill. Fits the bill. Where am I going? Where am I going? I think I have to go further up. Kurzawa. There's the pile. I see it from here. Doesn't look like a very big pile. Maybe it's a quick contract we can knock out. It tells you how many logs you have to pick up. Looks like I might try to put that in one load, maybe. Maybe. I don't think I've done, I think I saw 11. Okay, well, bear with me here. Let's see if this can be done at a reasonable clip. If it takes too long, then I'll just, I'll jump cut it. I have gotten a bit better at this, but it's one of these things where I haven't done it in a day. So I might be back to being terrible at it. There we go. I do enjoy it kind of though. It's a satisfying function. That doesn't look right. I found that one of the tricks is to take your time, do one thing at a time, don't try to grab too quickly. That tends to work pretty well. That looks like it's nice and set up. The only problem is it might be 3 logs, which is generally a problem for weight. And does that. You get it in close. Oh, one dropped off. Okay. And it's sketchy. It's sketchy. But there we go. Try not to move the camera too much. There we go. Down. Up we go. Oh boy, it doesn't look like a firm hold. One of the things that I was very curious about, because I haven't seen one yet, is the tornadoes and weather events thing. And I'm wondering how you know that there's a tornado. Like, is there one on this going on right now that I don't know? I haven't noticed. Oops, 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 oops. That was not great. Let's go out here and see if I can push that in a bit. Okay, okay, that's good. So how do you tell on the horizon? It's kind of weird. Does the weather forecast show you that there's a risk of tornadoes? Is there tornado sirens? Most areas that have risk of tornadoes have siren or warning systems. Get people indoors. I'm gonna try everything I can to get this all in one load. Oops. Nope. No. Okay, let me get this loaded, guys. You guys don't need to see all this. Okay, I tried to get them all on there, but I started having a lot of problems. I figured, what the heck? Might as well just do it in 2 trips. I've gotten, I want to say I've gotten 9 on here before, but there's 4 more to get. I don't think I can put 11 on there. No. All right, let me go drop these off. I'll be back in a second when we get to the lumber mill. I want to see how it behaves. I'm a little curious. It's my own lumber mill. Why would I deliver to my own lumber mill? Okay. I'm going to check a few things before I drop off the logs. Oops. There we go. I'm going to check a couple of settings before, not settings, but just want to see, what do I have in here? I've got 13,334 liters of wood. Liters seems so weird. Okay, we're gonna absorb those. I'll be shocked if I get to keep the wood. That's what I'm... 13,332. Okay, added a little bit. 13,419. I'm getting a little benefit there. All right, I'll grab up the other 4 and we'll come right back. Okay, it looks like our cultivating contract is done. We'll see if there are more cultivating contracts. We'll try to use our equipment as much as possible. I do need more money to set up a pen for the cows, but I will I think I will, yeah, we'll get on those carrots. We'll sell, I think we're going to sell the carrots straight up. I'm not sure if it's a good time to sell carrots or not. I think we don't really have a choice. I think we'll sell them all. They're going to take a little bit to harvest as well, so yeah, so we're scheduled for 3 episodes a week on this series, and I might change it up a little bit to drop it down to 2. I want to get too far ahead of myself until the bugs are out, you know, but we'll see. Okay, let me load these up. You guys don't need to see this. Okay, that's the 4. Get those straps on. Put this away. Let's get out of here. Nice stacking job, huh? I may return this lease. The only problem is I would only have 1 tractor left, and I actually don't own a tractor right now. Both tractors are leased. I have a skid steer. I'd considered selling that as well and rebuying it. It's super useful, but it's actually worth quite a bit. I could replace it, you know, buy a tractor with it. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Skid steer was all about the construction company mentality, I guess. Ugh. You know, a narrow entrance. Okay, let's get this contract finished. We'll make a bit of money. Go lease a carrot harvester. Well, there's 13,381 right now, and it went up a bit more. Okay, so those contracts are both finished now. Completed. So that's 6,500 or 6,050 for the wood transport, and 1,679 for the cultivation contract. And I'm going to continue with this construction project here. Actually, let's knock that out real quick before we leave and head over to the other property. One thing I don't have, I'm going to have to get, is a trailer of some kind to cart the carrots. Let me drop off this claw. I'm going to try to save often because, yeah, let's just do a save real quick. The way things are going right now, I need to save often. I've been playing 22 a little bit still. Oops. Oh, that was weird. I've been playing a little bit of 22 for the other series, but still poking around a bit there. I hope that's not too steep of a bump. Mod Hub just got a, I want to call it a medium-sized cotton harvester that you pull behind a tractor. Like now, why now? That would be so awesome. So awesome to have. 2 years ago. I hope they come up with something like that for 25. This, I think, is one of the reasons cotton wasn't that popular, is that the machines to harvest it are so expensive. You can't start with that. So, all right, let's leave this here. I'm gonna head over to the other farm. I need both tractors over there. Actually, should I leave this wood trailer here? Yeah, I think I will. Now this wood trailer also converts to have a claw as well. So I could return this, get a smaller tractor, or buy one, sell the skid steer, buy one, and just a regular tractor, and then modify the trailer to have the claw. I don't know if that made sense, but it made sense to me. Now Seasons is on. That was one of the things that I needed to keep remembering. I do have Seasons on. I have a lot of hard settings on, so I think the only one I didn't put was crop destruction, but I'm not, actually I don't remember. I will definitely turn off crop destruction. And I have my reason for that. There just isn't enough equipment, affordable equipment. Oops, while I'm here, why don't I rent the harvester? And a trailer, I guess. Okay. Let's jump down here to vegetables, vegetable harvesters, and I want to lease this guy. Okay, let's put that on a lease. $5,000. Ooh. Hope it's worth it. Not a huge field. What are carrots selling for? This is a hard economy too, so prices and carrots are right there. Ooh boy, I might have made a big mistake. Preserve food factory, which isn't too far away, 135 per 1,000 liters. And the peak, it's actually not a terrible price. It's the range is kind of small, but okay, well, let's see how it goes. One of the things I wasn't sure about is how to access that field. You know, I mean, I could just drive over stuff, could drive over the creek and everything. But I want it to be legit. I don't know if there's a formal entrance to that field. I guess here, this is it. Okay. Okay, crop destruction, is that on? I want that off. Crop destruction is on. I want it off. I've been playing on different maps and messing around, and it costs to do certain things. Until the mods come out, it's no, I don't want to do it. Okay, we're gonna go counterclockwise. No, we need to go clockwise. We'll carefully configure the worker. Okay, there's proposing, oh no, field detected for preview? Okay. Am I not on the field? Oh, I'm not on the field. Okay. Worker. This is what is recommended. I think it makes sense, though I'm tempted to do more. And I think maybe I'll do more. I'm going to start with the headland. And, oh, there's no option to clockwise, counterclockwise. Oh boy. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, off you go. Why is it pulling out the claw? No, it's gonna do it. It's gonna do it counterclockwise. All right, that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that contract's done. Let's have a look real quick. There's a couple more cultivating contracts. They're at the other end of the map, so I'm going to pass on that. And I think we'll just jump right through here. This is the piano factory. No, bakery. Yeah, that's a bakery. Now there are collectibles on this map. Oh, look at this. Look at this here. Rebuilt farm. Interesting. Hang on a second. Hang on just a minute. No. No. I guess you can't buy this. But you can buy liquid manure. Okay, that's why this is here. That's why those animals are there. They're filling up that tank. And manure and liquid manure can be bought here. Okay. Right now, because we're so broke, because I bought the piece of land and we have not that much equipment, I think what I'm going to do is lean heavily on leasing for a little bit. Maybe I can lease another tractor. Okay, let me leave this here. Let's go get a trailer. We're going to need it. Probably going to need it real soon. We do. Our root crops can be harvested in the rain, if I'm not mistaken, without any penalty. Okay, a trailer of sorts. One thing I do like about how this is set up is there's trailers, but then there's semi-trailers. They're separated, which makes it really nice. That I do like. There's a lot of stuff in this game and in FS25 that I do like. I just tend to pick out the stuff I don't. So for carrots, just a standard trailer will do. And we're going to need some capacity though. So that's the thing that worries me. But look at the prices. Like they're all way up there. The only thing I can really afford is like something like this. And this will be $9,000. Is there a bigger extension? No. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So, yeah, you know what? Let's just lease this. I'd like to buy something bigger at some point. I just don't want to spend all my money right now. Okay, it's a tiny trailer, but it means we're going to be pedaling a lot. I assume there might be an entrance to get into that field over here as well. There seemed to be like a bit of a road there. Gotta go up the curb. That's all right. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Missing the first row too. Well then. Okay, look at that lightning. Screen flicker. Tornadoes. So the weather forecast is, where is it again? It's down here. So this is the crop calendar. The weather forecast is here now. It's not its own separate tab. So right now at 3 p.m., which is, you know, where we are basically, it's rain and then it's going to stop. And it shows the next months and stuff, but I don't know what that means. Like will I see here a tornado sign? I don't know yet. We're harvesting carrots. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. And we still have some time to harvest them. But planting is, yeah, we've still got time to do certain things. Okay, looks like we're full here. Yeah, the reason I turn off crop destruction is the costs for getting narrow wheels and all that is a little prohibitive at this point, and only certain tractors have them, and tractors cost, you know, X amount of money. Okay, so this gives me 68% full. So to sell them is right down there a bit. I think I'm gonna just do a load every time. Now there is a feature that I can set a load and deliver thing with the workers. Maybe we'll give that a try. Right now we don't have a home, but 25 lets you sleep at the default farm, whether you own it or not. So, yeah, we're gonna be stealth camping on that property. Okay, let me just make sure that I am remembering properly. Not here. Here, carrots, and 135 is the best price. Preserved food. That's where we are. Okay. Let's see what we get for a small load like this. I don't know if we're gonna make up that $5,000. Oh yeah, we should easily. 743. Yeah, we'll easily make up that 5,000. Good, 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 good. I'm gonna try that unload and deliver, but I'm not sure if it's a full unload. Like, I'm not sure if it's going to go hunt down the harvester once it's full. I'm not sure how that works. I know they're working on course play. I will bring it in as soon as it's reasonable. This new AI system for workers is lacking. Right now it's lacking. I hope it gets better. I don't know why they don't just hire the course play folks to build it into the game. There's the creek. Okay. What's next? All right, so I got 29,000 bucks. I want to look at the possibility of leasing a tractor. Don't need a big one. I do need something that's dependable. Ideally, I want to lease one and then return the claw one, then modify the claw trailer so that it's got a claw, and it's a lot cheaper. I looked. So maybe we'll do that. This guy here, if I can get a front loader, maybe I can get rid of that skid steer. That would be a lot of money. What is this? 76 horsepower, 117. That will be 82. If I lease it, 4,820 per day. Or should I buy it? I don't know if I'd have enough to buy it. No. Hang on. hang on. I think I'm going to sell the skid steer. Problem with that is there are so many implements that I need to get rid of. Maybe I'll just keep the implements. They're all purchased. Just sell the skid steer itself. Maybe with one implement. And then from there, and just keep that stuff. I will rebuy this. I will rebuy this for sure when it's time to do construction. So I think I've got a bucket way down here. Let me get rid of the bucket. I will buy a bucket for the tractor. Yeah, there's the pads for the trailer and the little sawmill. Pile of rocks over there. We're going to keep doing stone contracts. We're just going to make a big pile there. When we need it, we'll have it. So I've got 29,000 bucks. I think I'm getting about 50 something for this. So I should be able to buy that Zetor. Just buy it outright. Let me just go autopilot a little bit here. Vehicles, Kubota. I'm getting 60,000 for it. More than that at the shop probably. And then the high dump bucket is 33. So yeah, I'll be able to buy that small Zetor. I'll have to figure out a stump grinding solution, but honestly, right now, stump grinding is the least of my concerns. Because it doesn't work properly, so I don't even want to play with stump grinding. It sometimes works, but every now and then, full crash. Love to hear how you guys are feeling about FS25. I noticed today or yesterday, I'm not sure, that they released the full version of the Giants editor to the community. So that means that the modders will have everything. They should have everything they need to get producing. There have been some mods coming out, so I'm assuming there's people that have the like maybe a beta version or something of the editor. And this thing is slow. Okay, I'll see you there. Okay, we're here finally. Just jump around the back here. Sell this. I really do like this skid steer. I want to get it back as soon as we can. Be nice to get a really nice telehandler too. All right. Uh, 65. Wow, that's quite a bit more. Nice. And this way we'll repaint that as well and sell. Okay, so we've got 92, which is fine. We're going to buy that Zetor. I don't know how to pronounce it. Actually, let's look here. No. Okay, where was I? Right here. I want the bigger engine, 117. Should be good to get some certain things done. I want a front loader. Go with a quick. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that one. It's 82,000. Oh wow, I'm gonna. Ooh, front loader's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I'm doubting myself now. I am doubting myself now. What other options are there? there's this, but that's no good. Everything else is a fair amount more expensive, unless I go back to the leasing idea. I do this and lease. How much is that? 48. You know what? Let's maximize the money that we have. We're going to lease a lot. So do I have everything I need here? The right motor? Because I can't change this after. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So lease, yes. And then we need a front loader for that. This is 80. This is 120. I think this is probably the best bet. And we'll make that, I don't know if that's the right color. Bent. Yeah, maybe just leave it gray or something. Yeah, let's leave it gray. And this I'm going to buy. I think we're going to use this for the long run. And we're going to need a couple of things to go with this. So we're going to need a bucket, I think. We'll need pallet forks for sure. Let me just look real quick. So let's start with pallet forks. It'll also be a buy. And a bucket. Okay, so that'll be a buy as well. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Reorganizing myself here. We still have 76,000. Oh, wow. Look at the size of that loader. Front loader is huge. It's okay, I guess. It's out a little bit more than I'd like it to be, but okay, well, let's bring this back. See, the further out it is, the more rear weight I'm gonna need, so that's the concern. Okay, what's up? What's next? What's going on? Trailer. I think we'll cart with this little guy. Oops. I'll use this guy to do that field, but I'm not going to switch vehicles. At this point, once we finish with the carrots, then I'll get rid of that Claude tractor thing. All right, let's see if I can go through here without getting stuck. By the way, when it's raining, the fields get muddy. You can get stuck. I've experienced it, which is really cool. Probably don't need the front loader while I'm doing this, but okay, so if I go into this, no, that's not what I want. There's two ways to get to the helper stuff. I can go to this, create jobs, and I pick the tractor, create a job, and deliver. We are going to the preserve food factory. The loading position is going to be, I'm going to say here, so that it's ready. And it's a looping job. I'm not sure if that's going to, well, let's see what happens. Okay, this could be helpful if it works. All right, really cool. I hope this works. Comes out. Yeah. Hopefully it'll unload that. It'll sell it basically, and then we'll see. We'll see whether it goes back to the right spot afterwards. It's weird though that there's two ways to get to the worker options menus. Could be one. Okay, I'm grabbing the cultivator because we're going to grab a couple more contracts here. We're going to grab both these. Accept contract and accept contract. They're both on the other side of the map. So we'll get over there. We'll go right across here. I did go on to FS22 Zielonka. The price difference between the fields on 22 and 25 is astronomical. It's way more expensive on 25. Okay, so it looks like it's sold 743 bucks. Looks like it sold product. Now let's see if it goes back to where it's supposed to be ready to unload. I may have put it too close. If the harvester is right there waiting, they'll run into each other, but we'll see. Okay, here's one of the fields we need to do. An odd shape, so this might be interesting. Throw a worker on that. So another one of the reasons that I thought it would be good to lease is that I can save money to buy the cow pen, whatever it is, barn that we get, as well as possibly, equipment that's needed to deal with them. I'll let this guy go. We'll come back and visit. Oh, I took out the sign. Jeez, dude. Okay, good. So this does work. So if I hit H, will it do what it did last time? Do I have to program it every time? All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys are all okay with the changes for the series, and we'll take it from there. We'll work on this animal farm, livestock, and it'll be a dairy farm, I think, and then we'll take it from there. We'll build this farm up, and then we'll do light tending to the other tree farm, and just to keep it going, and we'll get back to it once the wood related or forestry related bugs are gone. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you have a great day.